If I'm saying that correct, I'm getting it through close to there. But let's have the entire team joining us here, please. Almost, I'm trying hard, sir. Alright, so this was a special request. I know many of y'all are called, but few of y'all are chosen. So quick, 3 questions that count. Can we have the cast, the crew, and everybody joining us here? Sir, a question, please. A question. Let's have you joining in.
What do you mean by question?
Question, anything that you would like to ask them about it.
What did I do last time?
Okay, we'll push it up on that one. Okay, but just a minute, sir. Let's have the entire team joining us here. Ladies and gentlemen, did you all enjoy the film? Was it fun? Please put your hands together. They are right here. Each and everyone is here very, very high. Okay, sir, tell us. Go ahead.
Hi, Satyendra here. I saw the film and I extremely liked it because of the twist and the logic and the interesting logic which is brought into the film. But at some point we were feeling a little bit claustrophobic, you know, because it was happening in the same house. So that thing was there. And when you use that servant, first time when they come to know that the love is like, you try to bring like a suspense. At the time you don't show the working woman, you know, the cook or cleaner, whatever, you know. She's there every time. She's more than the original house owners in 24 hours. She's always there. And next time she comes and she keeps flowers in the window and goes away as if she didn't like it, you know. But I mean, she didn't like what happened, you know. So her reaction at that point, it was not there. Then lovely logic, wonderful. You know, this kind of incidents are there, but I didn't like the end. The end, you finish it in 20 seconds, and the way you thought about the film throughout, it was fantastic, very good dialogues, yeah. But that end, it almost collapsed. It didn't bring the meaning, you know. Some doll falls, you know, that and she gets the feeling or something like that, and that doll cannot totally change her heart, which was so stuck, you know. So that was, you finished it fast. Shoot the last scene again in a lovely way. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your observation. Basically, the last scene doesn't mean she has changed. She just understood her, that's all.
Both are same.
She's just giving the doll back, and maybe it will take time. And the other girl says, you know, she can be here for as long as you want. When you are ready, you send her. So that is what the end is actually.
But that's very abrupt and little bit.
Yeah, it is fine. Some movies end in a very abrupt way. Sometimes life is like that.
Yeah. Hi, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright, it looks like for the previous one, he's waiting for a part 2 very eagerly, I guess. Okay,
Yes,
let's
sir.
go ahead, sir.
Sir, தமிழ்லே கேட்டுறேன். நான் உங்களோட 3 படங்கள் ஃபாலோ பண்ணிருக்கேன்.
Better speak in English.
You want English? Okay, I just follow you 3 films. But here, this film, the screenplay is, your screenplay is fine. But the narration is entirely different from both the 3 previous films. And one thing I noticed is, you have to say this content is in the mainstream cinema. So in that phase, you just change the narration style, I think so, because you never use the music for transition at any other cinemas, I know about you. But what makes you necessary to create so much music for the transition, number one? That I have a question, number one. Number two, there is I have a little problem with that, but anyway, maybe your variation may be different. There is a word she tells, a woman can able to understand the woman. We have always said, that is a thing. But here I think, in which way you are saying this, but I can't able to connect it. I think it is very mismatched in this way because it is love. It is not to be understand by both of them. That is not needed. She should be a woman or should be a man. There is no gender in love. But that is what I think the problem. I need answer for 2. And other thing, the whole cast was terrific job and that was great acting and you pulled the strings. And you were able to do it. எல்லாமே சூப்பராக பண்ணியிருந்தீங்க. The sound design, music, cinematography is really answers to screenplay is top class. I need answers first. ரெண்டு மட்டும் தான்.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து நீங்க சொன்னதுதான். இனிஷியலி இதோட மியூசிக் எல்லாம் பண்ணி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் போட்டப்போ மை வெர்ஷன். Sorry, in English. So yeah, I started off with like he says, I didn't use much music. Music was very less. See, and also this movie I wanted to make it so that it has at least a minimum release and people watch it in their homes. I didn't want it to be a festival kind of a film. I didn't want to treat it that way at all. Because the subject is like this and you treat it in a very realistic way, no one is going to watch it. So my first cut was around 2 hours, 5 minutes. With very less music, silence and lot more things. And obviously when the business side comes to it, they asked to reduce. And the first complaint was there is no music, people won't watch it, it's so dry, it is so slow. So I had to compromise, because at the end of the day people should watch your film. There is no point being adamant about the art. Sometimes you have to. That's what I did, because I want people to watch it. That's simple as that. Yeah. Second thing, பொண்ணு மனசு பொண்ணு தான் புரியணும் அப்படின்றது, sorry, the woman only a woman can understand other woman is in that context they are trying to win an argument, that's all.
Because I think that's a very conventional sentence. Father can understand a daughter.
Absolutely. So in that place the maid, whatever she or her personality is, to make a point she says that. In the same way, when they are arguing with the father, when you argue, you don't think much. You want to win an argument. So in that, just they said that. It doesn't mean that, like you said, who asked the question? Where is he? Yeah. So I hope I answered the question.
Just 1 minute, just 1 second.
Yeah, and actually in that film, a man Kalesh's character understands them better.
Yes. That's why the climax. That is a very important thing. That is a very important thing. I like that thing. That's I like that.
1 minute, just 1
All right.
minute.
So we'll give somebody else a chance. We just have one question, ma'am, there.
Oh, yeah. I just wanted to congratulate the whole team and new director sir and the producer, because it's been an exemplary work of art. You have brought it beautifully to the screen. My question to you is, when you started this, do you think this can get to the screen in the mainstream? Since you talked about mainstream.
That is the reason why I cast Lijo Mol, Rohini and Vineet and Kalesh. Easily I could have done it with all newcomers, and I just wrote the script after Lens and I wanted to do it in just 10 to 20 lakhs. In fact, I wanted to do it in Kannada. They said they have some grants or something. Me and my friend, we just wrote it and just kept it. But then I thought, what's the point? Maybe it might go to festivals, but no one is going to watch it. So when these actors were already known to people, when they come on board, especially Lijo, I approached a lot of actors. They were not ready to do this film. So when popular actors come, people watch the film. People listen to them, and I hope it reaches a wider audience. And we are really trying for a release, yes. A lot of people are showing interest, especially after the film being screened here. Till now it has been difficult, but now people are asking questions and things are, I think, happening. Hopefully we'll bring it on screen at an OTT platform soon.
Not a question, but just I wanted to point out a few things. Hello, sir. So I know we'll be having a proper discussion about the whole thing after this. I'm very positive about that. So first of all, congratulations. The point is, we have always tuned to watching only a man and a woman running around and having a romantic song. So this was a very brave move, and kudos to both the people actors who said yes to it without having any kind of inhibitions and going forward and doing it, because a character is just a character and it is not going to be showing anything about your personal life, and that is something not many actors do. And people who really have that are not actually getting chances. So very nice that you chose such kind of people and had it done. Another thing is that knowing that following your works, we know what kind of screenplay you do and what kind of dialogues and musics and everything. Your sense is so different from this, but you had to take. I believe it is a hard decision that you had to make because this is like this saying that "Varapadatla oosi etra madri." So on the madri, like in a very smooth way, you have put the knife into it, but then nobody knows that it's actually a knife. People just laugh about it, not even realizing what they are laughing for. So that is a very brave and brilliant way of doing it. So congratulations, and I'm waiting to watch it in theaters as well, and then hope many people love it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was really amazing. Thank you so much for all the pointers and the questions you have given. Please put your hands together for the entire cast and crew right here. This is the cast and crew of Kaadhal Enbadhu Podhu Udamai. I said it correctly?
Kaadhal Enbadhu Podhu Udamai.
Alright, I'm getting close to it. Alright. Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, that was it. This was day 6 of IFFI, and thank you so much for joining us right here once again.